dark and difficult times lie ahead. Soon we must all face the choice between what is right and what is easy.
Did you know that the police are now sharing live firearms incident videos with Facebook in an attempt to help Facebook algorithms detect live streamed shootings on their platform?
You're down. You're one of them down. You're down. Be alive. On the floor. What have you got? Lie down. You're down on the floor. Push your
Now, although I can see why they might want to do this, I feel that this idea has not really been thought through properly.
We have highly skilled firearms officers who train in various different situations to address firearms threats. That gives us the opportunity to capture footage from the viewpoint of a shooter. And by sharing that with Facebook, they're going to be able to build algorithms to identify this type of material when it's loaded onto the internet very quickly and prevent that being shared further.
Someone got pen!
Let's face it, how many twisted live stream shooters have gone into a situation, 1, wearing tactical gear, 2, with a group of others with guns, and 3, manoeuvring the way that trained firearms officers would manoeuvre through a property or even out in the streets.
The attacks in Christchurch in March this year, of course, brought much greater focus into this particular problem. The distress caused to victims and relatives of victims, knowing that this footage is being shared, and therefore a lot more focus after the Christchurch attack. And we saw earlier this month as well in Halle in Germany, again, similar footage being shared on platforms.
There are people out there who are working on developing systems to identify weapons and alert authorities sooner. One video I watched was by Dustin from the channel Smarter Every Day. I'll leave a link to that video in the description. He and a friend have developed a system that they're refining to identify weapons using machine learning that works with pre-existing surveillance cameras. I've got no doubt at all that this kind of AI could be incorporated into Facebook algorithms and other platforms, which to me makes much more sense than trying to identify a live shooting situation. I mean, how many shootings have you seen where the suspect behaves like this?
You're down. You're one of them down. You're down. Be alive. On the floor. What have you got? Lie down. You're down on the floor. Push your
Vitriol on social media is frightening. The growing inequality between those
fined $5 billion by the Federal Trade Commission.
You're right that in 2016 we were on our back foot in terms of preventing Russia from attempting to interfere in our elections. We've spent a lot of the last few years building systems that are more sophisticated than any other company has at this point, and frankly a lot of governments too.
Working closely with Facebook is going to enable us to reduce the proliferation of this material online, and anything that can do that has to be a good thing.
I'm right there.
Now, personally, I just feel this is a simple knee-jerk reaction from the police. They know that they need to get the public on side, and these incidents seem to be like the perfect opportunity in order for them to do that. I just don't think it's going to work out the way they expect it to. I'm also very worried about Zuckerberg's comment about having more advanced systems than most other companies and, quite frankly, a lot of governments too. There's been many a movie made about conglomerates, huge corporations which ultimately take over and own everything, including the police and the fire and the ambulance service and the hospitals and everything else. And, you know, we're already seeing how the police side with corporations over the public now. These are very worrying times for us all.
Good night, all.
Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you like the content and you'd like to help support the channel, you can do so. In the description of every video there are some links to ways that you're able to help support the channel so I can continue putting out content. If you're unable to help us in that way, hit that subscribe button up the top there. If you haven't already, become a subscriber. That is support enough. Share the videos, comment, like, it all helps. If you're looking for something else to watch, up top there is my latest video. Down the bottom there is a video that YouTube recommends for you.